we're here to be talking about hypothermia, which you will be dealing with a lot while you're sailing. If, say, one of your friends goes overboard and you have to warm them up because they've got hypothermia. Right. So, normally, your body temperature is 98 degrees. It's hypothermic when it's 95 degrees, but, well, you don't have a thermometer on you, so that's not much help. Hypothermia, do you guys know when hypothermia is caused?
When you get cold?
When you get cold. Where would you get cold sailing?
In the water.
In the water, that's right. So maybe if it's a really cold day, the water might be really cold, and you've got someone who's hypothermic now. And when you're trying to assess if someone's hypothermic, you're going to want to check for umbles. The mumbles, grumbles, fumbles, and stumbles. So it's generally if they're just stumbling around, they don't have much control over their body, they're confused, they're I don't know, stumbling, mumbling, yeah. And, yeah, it's pretty bad. So, when someone is a little bit hypothermia, like they're just below the 98 degree mark, they're going to shiver a bunch, but they're going to be able to stop. The best thing to do is just take them out of the water, dry them off, get them all warm back again, put them in a blanket. At medium hypothermia, they will shiver violently, like really hard, and it'll be much harder to get them to stop. So, because, yeah. They also have trouble if they hire a man overboard. If you try to throw a rope to them, they'll be even worse with their umbles. And so it'll be hard for them to grab a rope to pull themselves in. And when they are in medium hypothermia, you'll just want to wrap a blanket around them to try and warm them up. You won't want to rub them, massage them, or else it can get the blood up to the heart and get their core temperature down. All this cold blood coming up, which is bad. And also they won't be able to tell how hard you're rubbing, so you might hurt them a little bit. You also, do you want to give them hot drinks?
Sure.
Sure? No.
Oh.
You don't want to, because it'd be shock of being all cold and then all of a sudden super hot. So yeah, it's a bad thing to do. The best thing is a human body and a blanket. So let's demonstrate. Let's say, do you want to be my assistant?
Okay.
So assistant, can you lie down? So you're all cold and stuff.
So I'm shaking violently.
I'll wrap a blanket around you.
Humbling.
And it'll keep both of our core temperatures warmer, and I'll help bring yours up. So then you'll help warm. And then slowly, you'll be able to stop shivering and become warm.
Good.
But at the medium stage, you wouldn't want to take off their wet clothing. At the mild stage, you definitely would. You want to take off all the wet stuff and make sure it's dry as possible. But at medium, it could be even worse if you take off all the wet stuff. So you might just want to leave on the wet stuff and just put more blankets on to try and get them to warm themselves up. When the hypothermia is severe, they'll be even worse than mild. Sometimes they go unconscious. Then you want to call 911 and check for a pulse. And if you check, it might be really hard to tell if they have a pulse because it's so light. So you want to administer CPR even though it might appear as if they're deceased. So, yeah, CPR. It's good. Yes. And if someone has gone man overboard on your boat and they have a life jacket on, or PFD, they won't want to tread water because that will just get the blood pumping and get all that cold water from your fingertips all the way into your heart, and it will also lower your core temperature, making your hypothermia even worse. So you just want to stay there with your life jacket, try to keep as warm as possible, and your other crewmate should be able to help you up and onto dry land. Alright, so who wants to have a little question game? Questions?
Yeah.
Woo! Alright, so, Craig, what is the average body temperature?
98 degrees.
Yeah. Yay! Margot, when does it start getting, hypothermic?
95.
Woo! Very good. Okay, why does hypothermia occur?
Because you're too cold.
Very good. Very good. And to cure hypothermia, you want to make sure they get,
Heat?
yes, heat. They want to get warmer, back to their normal body temperature of 98. So if someone were to have hypothermia and they're shivering a lot, and you ask them to shiver, and stop shivering, and they can, what level of hypothermia is that?
Mid?
Mild.
Middle.
Mild.
Mild.
There you go. Yes, mild. And if they can't stop shivering, what does that make them? Either
Middle or high?
severe, yes.
Severe.
Medium or severe. Very good. And so if they were to say, I need my hot chocolate at a medium or severe, would you give it to them?
No.
No. Margot, if they're at high or severe, would you want to massage them?
No.
Okay. So if you can't give them hot chocolate, what can you do to heat them up, Craig?
Put a blanket around them or a towel and your body heat.
Very good. Because the thing most accurate to the human body temperature is another human body temperature. Margo, can you name two of the umbles?
Fumble and mumble.
Yeah, very good. Right. So, yeah. Did either of you guys keep score? Well, neither of you got anything wrong, so I'm going to assume you got the same score. Alright. Well, that was the end of the questionnaire. Good job, both of you. And I hope you don't encounter hypothermia ever. There we go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Did you want to do that demo?